I'm here to talk to you about something that, I feel is important. And I know I haven't been making content and I'm not the best at vlogging, but it's rare that something hits me so deep down in my core as wrong that I feel that I have to take some action. And that's what I'm here to talk to you about today, is action. Social media, the internet, it's a buzz, it's on fire with Joseph Kony. And if you don't know who he is, let me just tell you, because this is what this is about. Joseph Kony is the leader of the LRA organization. He is the worst criminal in the entire world. He's wanted for war crimes and crimes against humanity. He has displaced millions of homes. He's killed, he's raped, he's pillaged, he's plundered. He's a disgusting human being. And I think now it's safe to say that he's lost the right to be called or considered a human being. He's an animal. Joseph Kony uniquely has committed these crimes against children. That puts him at the bottom of the bottom. Disgusting. And I just saw a documentary about him, so I'm just learning his name maybe 40 minutes ago. And 5 minutes after seeing that documentary, I knew that I had to do something. I couldn't just digest what I had saw and keep it moving. It's not one of those times where you see something and you say, well, what can I do? Because we're all uniquely positioned to do something about this. We live in this great communication era, this age of instantaneous sharing of ideas. It's the platinum age of communication. We're uniquely placed in this time in history to make our voices collectively heard. And it's that same power that, we've used in, these days. We've seen people organize out of thin air with that Occupy movement. We've seen people voice their disdain and their disgust in the case of Troy Davis. We've seen so much. We've seen the power of social media, and there is a power there. So what the Stop Kony 2012 movement aims to do is harness that power and stop Joseph Kony. Arrest him. Bring him to justice. Hell, I'll even say it. I'll say I'd like to see him gone, dead. A world without Joseph Kony may be a better world. So if that's what it takes to end these atrocities, so be it. But I don't think I want to share with you what I'm feeling. And it's really hard to do that because my emotions, my thoughts are wrapped up in this huge disgust. Like, I've never been so outraged at another, Joseph Kony is the worst thing I've ever encountered. He is evil incarnate. Like, if there was anything closer to a supervillain than Adolf Hitler, it would be Joseph Kony. And we, like I said before, are uniquely positioned to stop him through the genius idea of making him famous. They want to cast a global eye on Joseph Kony. We want to keep him relevant in the news, in the media, and in people's households so that we don't stop until he's brought to justice. Because I've seen it before with these causes, that as quickly as they can become these engines for change, they also fizzle out. This power that we have, its weakness is that everything is very short-lived. And within days, what was once a hot topic is now on the back burner to something that's not as important. And I don't want that to happen. Even though this is not new, Joseph Kony didn't just spring up last night and, rape and have children killing their parents and murdering and disfiguring and scarring and destroying lives. This is 26 years in the making for him, and this vlog is 5 minutes in the making for me, but I feel this is what I can do. I've never felt like I can do something so simple than set up a light and my camera and speak into it, and maybe it would have that monumental change. So what I'm asking you is to not forget. And I'm gonna say, please don't forget. Remember this man's face. Remember Joseph Kony. And let's commit to continuing the action. Because when my outrage has settled, I still want to tweet. I still want to be abreast of the situation, because now that I know, I can't forget. And I'm hoping that now that you know, you won't forget as well. I'm going to post a link to the documentary below. If you want to leave a similar vlog, I know this isn't the most graceful or visually pleasing because it's just my face vlog, but if you want to leave a video response so that you can do your part, do it, because I'm going to share with my tiny network this issue, and I hope that someone in my network will share with their network, and so on and so on. And that net that we cast will be so wide that Joseph Kony cannot escape. I want to see him brought to justice. I want to know that the world we live in is a slightly better place because of social networking, because of this power that we use to share these insignificant and trivial things, these day-to-day nuances. I'd like to see that as a group, humanity can come together and be a force, because there are no heroes. There are no omnipotent powers from Krypton that'll swoop in and stop Joseph Kony. This is it. We are the heroes, and he is most definitely a villain. So let's see if we can stop him right now.